Welcome back to TV5 News at 9 a.m. We are here again for another episode of Design Time with Kathy Kilborn and our friends at Tri-City Furniture. Today we're talking about easy care versus flippable mattresses. Now, years ago, beds became one-sided a few years back, but before then you had to flip beds over maybe every so often, and it's kind of rare that folks maybe even did it, but a lot of folks looked at it like rotating their tires. It was just something maybe to give them a fresh start, but with the same mattress. Now, flippable mattresses are still available, but you really do have to flip them to get the best wear, right?
Absolutely right. The problem was people did not flip them. And in the old days, you know, they had smaller beds. Twin beds, full beds were more common. Now when we're into bigger, poofier mattresses, lots of mattresses are very, very thick. They're harder to flip over, especially it's the woman when she's changing the sheets and stuff. She's like, oh yeah, it's time to do that, and you're actually supposed to do that 3 to 4 times a year. Oh. It's not just once every 5 years, because why you would flip it was to eliminate any body impressions and help wear the mattress more easily. So one time you would flip it, the next time you would just twirl it, and it allows for the two bodies who are sleeping in the bed usually to sleep in all 4 places on the bed. So it was really, really important. The manufacturers actually decided that we got to come up with a way to make our beds last longer, and people are not following the rules. So what can we do? And that's where they came up with the Easy Care. You put it in place and forget it. And that's normally what people were doing anyway. And so now, if it's a good quality, because again, there's mattresses with lower quality that are one-sided, and they really are not going to last as well because of the quality of the contents, but they are designed so that you don't have to flip them. So if you have a pillow top, you're only going to have it on one side. The bottom was not just removal of padding. They actually had to build that base up and have it really, really firm so that you wouldn't get body impressions as much. That is kind of a normal concept if you have poofy plush tops on your bed. If you have a really firm mattress, you won't have body impressions.
Okay, so if a mattress is new, is it normal to see any body impressions at all?
Not right away, but you will, if it's softer, you will get some movement in it. Probably the bed that has the most issue is the king size. You have people sleeping farther apart, and they're in 2 places, and no one sleeps in the middle. So you tend to see where that might be a little bit higher. I always try to tell clients, king beds are almost square, and if you twirl it a quarter of a turn, it helps to even out that wear in that middle section where you normally just don't sleep on it.
Sure. All right.
So
thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome.
And thank you for joining us for another episode of Design Time here on TV5 News at 9.